Can I have a little drink of water? Well, it's true, folks. He's back. Tim Tebow, that is. Wow. You know what? I remember what a great player. What a great, outstanding young man. What an example to the college sports and really to a lot of youth and Christians. He's a preacher. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. He's a national champion at the University of Florida. And then he went on to play in the NFL with the Denver Broncos and led them to the playoffs and even defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers before being cut from the team and never allowed back in the NFL for 10 years. Why? He prayed too much. He pointed to Jesus. He always gave Jesus the credit for everything. And so for 10 years, I mean, really, they said he wasn't good enough, but really. So what did he do? He went so of course he's a preacher. So he preaches the gospel. He filled stadiums preaching the gospel in college campuses. People wearing his jerseys. When he was with Denver, his jersey, the Tim Tebow jersey, which I still have one, was the #1 selling jersey of the entire NFL. Now get this. He leaves. He goes plays baseball for 5 years. In the minor leagues, never gets to the majors. They never bring him up. He gets all the way to AAA. He's ready to go up, and they never call his number. Yet his New York Mets baseball jersey was the #1 selling jersey in all of Major League Baseball, and the guy wasn't even on the roster. People wanted to see him. They like what he stands for. Get it? They like what he stands. The pro sports today wants to be all political. They all want to be politicizing. We see it in the NBA. We see it in a lot of sports. Everybody wants to make a stand or take a knee. Everybody wants to make a political move. Everybody's got to voice their opinion, and their numbers are tanking. Their sales of tickets are tanking. Their viewership on TV is diving because people don't like for the athletes they don't like to be told what they can like and not like. They just like being left alone. People like to be left alone. Tebow comes along. He's just real. And all of a sudden, people like his story. They like his message because he just simply performs on the field and gives God the glory. That's it. He's not into your face. He's not telling anybody else what to do. He just thanks the Lord. And guess what? I'm going to tell you the rest of the Tim Tebow story in just a moment. But first, I got to put a quick shout out right now. Oh, by the way, I did an exclusive interview with Steve Quayle on my YouTube channel. A lot of you have watched it, but there's another 16 minutes that could not be posted here where Steve Quayle exclusively, never before shared anywhere, reveals things that are happening today. Go to my app. It's the new Apocalypse Watch. The new Apocalypse Watch. Go there right now. Matter of fact, let me see if there's anybody in the chat room. For some reason, my chat room's not showing me what's going on here. Show. Am I even live? Oh boy. What's going on? What's going on? Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I even here? I'm live. My screen's just jumping and going insane. Am I even here? Testing. Am I being hacked? It looks like I'm being hacked. Okay. I guess I'm still live, so I'll just keep talking, but I can't see anything. Let me just say this. Let me put a quick shout out right now for healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Enjoy healthy aging support of collagen. Get 51% off if you go to www.healthwithpaul.com www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. You see, collagen product sales are spiking, and for a good reason, because collagen is revered for giving its skin its strength, its elasticity, along with the power to reduce wrinkles. This isn't just hearsay. Thousands of studies are backing up these claims. However, typical collagen supplements you'll find on the stores shelves usually don't work because they're filled with a lot of cheap filler, low quality collagen, and some of it it's not even, I hate to even say it, they use human collagen, some of them. Horrible. They don't do that at www.healthwithpaul.com. BioTrust has put together 5 great collagen mixture here from plants, eggs, and fish. And this collagen replenishes the collagen that you're losing in your body. 10% of your collagen is every decade you're losing collagen. By the time you get my age, you need a little help, okay? 1 scoop in the coffee, 2 scoops in the soup. Every day, you're good, all right? You'll see your eyes will look better. You'll see better. Your hair will grow better. And your fingernails, your joints, the flexibility, all of it. Just go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. All right, Steve Quayle, I just interviewed him. We put it up last night. 16 minutes, exclusive, never before information. He's not even posted on his website, but he wanted to share it with me for my app because he didn't know where else to put it. To be quite honest, it's information that is exclusive, and it is so it's protected. It's at our app. Go check it out. It says Steve Quayle. Just click on it, watch it. Amazing video. Okay, amazing. Now let me tell you about what's going on with Tim Tebow. And I don't know, it might be a hack because I'm talking about Tim Tebow. What? Well, here's the deal, guys. He's back, and I am so proud of the Jacksonville Jaguars that let me make this official. And this is going to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I have been a lifelong fan of the Indianapolis Colts. And I really love the Colts during the Peyton Manning era. I mean, we went to 2 Super Bowls. We won a Super Bowl. And then the owner of the Colts betrayed the entire organization and all of our fans and traded Peyton Manning to the Broncos. And he said that Manning was washed up and he was done, and that he was in his neck injury. He had nothing left in the tank. He was too old. He was washed up. Well, guess what? Peyton Manning didn't want to leave. He was willing to take pay cuts. He built a children's hospital in Indianapolis. He did not want to leave, but he had to. They made him. They pushed him out. So we went to Denver, and guess what he did? In 4 seasons, went to 2 Super Bowls and won 1. And this guy was supposed to be washed up. I've been angry about that. I have to be honest, I've been very frustrated about that for 10 years. It's official. I watched this kid, the great quarterback at Clemson, Trevor Lawrence. He's a Christian. The guy gives all the glory to Jesus Christ. He won a national championship. He's won a Heisman Trophy. He's just unbelievable. 6'7", rocket arm, intelligent. He's like Peyton Manning again. Okay. But he's got great morals. He's a great Christian. The Jacksonville Jaguars drafted him number one in the league. He's their quarterback, no question. But then the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that made me almost want to switch to the Jaguars. That almost made me want to go become a Jaguar fan. I mean, I was like, wow, I might just have to become a Jaguar fan. And then all of a sudden, the Jaguars did something that I never dreamed would happen. They went and got Tim Tebow. When Tebow retired from baseball because he was never going to get – the Mets used him and abused him and left him there on the sideline and never called his number, never brought him up to the big leagues. And despite the fact he was 34 years old hitting homers, he would have been one of the youngest rookies ever, but he would have packed the stadium just because people like the guy, cheer for the guy. The Jaguars have done it. They have signed Tim Tebow. he's not going to be a quarterback. He says, okay, I'll play a different position. I don't have to be the quarterback. Sure. And he just signed a 1-year contract to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars at age 34 or 35. He makes his return after 10 years pushed out, after doing ESPN, television, and all kinds of different things, and preaching everywhere. So now you got 2 great Christian young men, the rookie quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, and the aged Tim Tebow, both men of God. And guess what happened, guys? Get this. Tim Tebow's jerseys, he's going to wear number 85 as a tight end. His jersey is the number 1 selling jersey in all of the NFL. And it's not number 1. He's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. The top 5 selling jerseys on NFL online are Tebow, and then Tom Brady, and then Trevor Lawrence, the rookie that's at Jacksonville. So can you see what's happening here? I mean, you don't think people want this kid? You don't think people love the American story? You don't think people don't like people love to see a comeback. People love to see someone they felt like's been kicked to the curb and is finally going to get a chance to at least get some redemption. And Jacksonville taking these 2 guys, Lawrence and Tebow. I'm not saying that Lawrence and Tebow are going to win a Super Bowl next year, because the Jacksonville Jaguars were awful last season. But I'm saying at least there's some respect and some hope. Get this: the number 1 selling jersey now in the NFL in the last 2 days, by far, selling out everything they get their hands on, is Tebow's 85 jersey that is teal. Okay. The number 2, and it sells for $119. Can you believe that? Number 2 jersey is Tebow, the black jersey. So that says Tebow 85. That's number 2. Number 3 is the Tebow 00 t-shirts. That's number 3. Number 4 is the Tebow t-shirts that are black. And number 5 is the youth little Tebow jerseys for the kids is number 5. And they sell for $35. The top 5 jerseys. And then number 6, Tom Brady. And number 7, Trevor Lawrence. Unbelievable, guys. So I'm just going to say this. Thank God, it doesn't matter whether you like the NFL or you don't like sports at all. None of that matters to me, okay? It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm saying, don't you think when you see somebody being done wrong, I don't care if they're a football player or if they're they run the local supermarket, or they work at the bank, or the bus driver at school, or they're the nurse at the hospital, or the EMT driver, or your doctor, or a lawyer, or somebody that owns a company, or the pillow guy. I just think that when people stand up for just being a good Christian, to be attacked like this, to be shunned, to be shoved aside, thank God the Jacksonville Jaguar owners recognized values. Values do make a difference in a team. Because I tell you, when you put a team together, you don't have to have the greatest athletes to win. You have to have a lot of good ones, believe me. And you got to have some great talent and some great coaching. But you better have some values. Somebody, some folks in that group who know how to build the team spirit and how to work together. Because if America doesn't learn this, that united we stand, but divided will fall. Same thing in church. The reason churches split is not because of petty issues. It's not because of the color of the carpet. It's because people don't know how to have the love of Christ to get along. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're in the last days.